Hello, my friends. Jacob is here once again. I wish I was talking to you on a better topic. That topic is coming to you on Tuesday, by the way. I'm going to do a really cool video, and it's going to open a lot of eyes, but it's not why I'm here today. I want to talk about the protest that is going on, the nationwide protest, the walkout that the students have planned. You know, this terrible massacre. And it's not the first time that I've had to come on here and talk about this that we see on a regular basis happening with our children. And now it seems, I think it's a great thing. I think activism is an amazing thing. I'm really glad to see that they're taking this negative and they're going to turn it into a positive. But what I'm really sad to see about what's going on right now, I'm sad to see the fact that they're protesting, gun legislation, as if that's the problem. See, and that really irks me, because it shows me that the world has done just an impressive job of brainwashing the masses into demanding, creating the problem, creating misery, creating sadness, creating addiction of epidemic proportions, creating a generation of children that are socially inept, that are narcissistic, and many of them who are lost, and a majority of them being force-fed pills that actually make you want to kill somebody or yourself. And they're going to go out and they're going to protest gun legislation. And because that's what they think the problem is. And why wouldn't they? Because the media, the media, that's the problem. You want to talk about the problem. The media, the corporations, the greed, those that are in control, those that have created this problem here in the States to begin with. Those are the ones that we should be protesting. We should be going out and protesting, the pharmaceutical industry. The opioid epidemic that they're talking about today, it was created by them. And you know what I mean by them. Those that are in control. Those that have money to gain, those that make a dime on every life that they take. And what I mean by a dime, I mean millions and millions and millions of dollars, while people like you and me are getting paid less and less. And people like you and me, in my generation, right? I think I'm the last generation that actually can sit and look at the world today and really see the devastation of it. Because that's what's happening. So they're going to get out and they're going to go out and they're going to protest and they're going to demand legislation. I don't know if you've heard about it. Students everywhere. This is a big deal. They're going to not only protest in Washington and march and rally together, but they're all going to walk out on school. And, some have said that they're not even going to come back until the laws are changed. Once again, incredibly admirable, but also fulfilling someone else's agenda. Because really, it's not about that. If they really wanted to stop these school shootings, if they wanted to stop these shootings, all they'd have to do is stop reporting on it. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out that what they're doing is they're creating anti-heroes. They're giving a voice to people that feel like they have no voice. Now you add in countless hours spent in almost virtual realistic conditions, killing people on a regular basis with the video games that are out today that everybody's playing. You add that to the equation, then you add SSRIs on top of that, where you're already not thinking rationally. And the fact that most of these children that go down this path, they've been on medication since they were young. A lot of this has to do with, the parenting. A lot of this has to do with the upbringing. But, parents, we can only do so much, especially when the children are glued to their tablet or their phone or their computer or their whatever. They should protest the system. They should protest the media, saying next time this happens, don't report it because it won't happen again. And stop giving people ideas on how to do it. These media outlets, all of them, a majority of them, besides small channels like myself, independent, I'm not a news organization, but independent news organization, a majority of them are owned by not even 5 corporations. All the media, and all of them are working together for the same thing, and that's control, people. And this is all more control. I know a lot of people, some people will come on there and say, oh, it was a false flag or blah, 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 blah. And that's really sad too. And I'm not saying stuff like that doesn't happen. I'm not saying it hasn't happened. But the point is, let's focus on really what is real. And that is the fact that everyone is being brainwashed and manipulated into what? A bunch of slaves. And we're being used. And our children right now are going to go out and march to take even more rights away from us. And that was all part of the plan, when in fact they should be protesting. The pharmaceutical industry, they should be protesting. Those bigwigs, those greedy corporate overlords that created this situation. And they should be protesting the propaganda that is being played on a regular basis on every network. They should be protesting the big talk shows that also filling an agenda. We're also brainwashed. We got to wake up. We got to wake up. We're the only country that has this problem right now. There are a lot of other problems that are going on in other countries, and it's all going to come home if things don't change. In any event, I want to come in here and I want to give my support to all of them that are coming together, but I want them, I hope, I pray, I want them to see that there is more at stake here than just gun legislation. Love each and every one of you. Look out for Tuesday's show. It's going to be a good one. It's on the parable of the 10 virgins. And it's something I couldn't get away from for the last month. And it's something that I know that I got to talk about. And when I do talk about it, I think you're all going to find out that it's not the story that you think it is. And there's a real eye-opening message within it. And it's one of those, like, the lights will go on, and it could change your life. In any event, I love each and every one of you. Please do subscribe, share it around, tell your friends, and have the best day so far. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.